A-level questions. At the moment, you've been facing AS questions. Do you understand the difference between the two? Yeah? Well, obviously, AS is half an A-level, but it's also not as challenging. A2, a full A-level, is considerably more of a challenge. And you're going to do it. What other subjects do any of you take? I thought so. So this is going to be a real change, a real challenge. I'm going to take you through the beginnings of preparing you for essay questions. Okay? To some extent, you can't really write the perfect essay until you get to the end of your course. As we go along, you will come, there will be, when you get closer to your exams in about sort of 6 to 9 months' time, you will have more practice essay writing. It's just, I think that Okay, so what is the essay trying to establish? It is, I was taking you beyond, in the hopes you'll remember some of it, and it may come in handy when you face your essay question, and also in the exam paper itself. So, are we okay with it so far? I can see you looking all really pleased. Okay, so what do we get? A minimum of 5, but even better if you could think of 6. Different examples that you can use to illustrate the theme. So it's about breadth. You need to write a reasonable paragraph about each example.
So there's a couple of bits that I think you just need to be more specific about. So it's all populations and in a particular place. All right. So depending, I suppose, on the habitat, will then depend on the community, and obviously you will get crossovers of habitats and communities as well. Population. Use this as your basis. What do we mean by population? It's a much greater resolution than our light microscopes. So we are now on to year 13 content. Alright, so the stuff that you are now doing in today's lesson will be on your paper 2. Alright, so this is, because it's A-level, because it's 3.7, this is paper 2 content. So don't forget, paper 1 is 3.1 through to 3.4. Paper 2 is 3.5 through to 3.8, and then your paper 3 is 4 bits. So, we're going to look at this today. Populations of different species form a community, and then obviously your community is your living and your non-living components, and obviously your ecosystems can range in size. Something we're going to look at today is niche, alright, and how it could be that we have 2 animals that on the surface when we look at them are the same, but actually they have a slight adaptation that's different, that gives them a different niche for abiotic factors. Alright, so if we were looking at this particular ecosystem, for example, it may be that you've got fish in the water. The pH of that water would be linked to acid rain. If, for example, I mean it's not a great picture so you can't really see what's around it. If you had fields, you then might get sort of your algal bloom and your eutrophication taking place, which could then affect that particular ecosystem. Alright, so your ecosystem is all your organisms in a community, abiotic and biotic factors, and how they link. So any change in one of those things, whether it's biotic or abiotic, can have a massive impact on that. It provide habitat for a vast array of different species. So you could, that tree on its own could be classed as a habitat because of the different species that it is enabling to live in it, provide food for, shelter, so on and so forth. Alright. Then we've got our biotic factors. So these are our living features. Alright. So your biotic does include food, because your food is living. Plants are living things, alright? Please do not forget that when we are talking about biotic features. So everything that makes up sort of, I suppose, the vast bulk of that habitat will be living. So your trees, your plants are living. Any other animals that are living within that area are living. So predators, whether that is something moving to that area, whether it's something that has adapted and evolved, and we've now got a new species, whether it's something that's been brought in to try and help control things by us. Disease, all right, think about COVID, think about the impact that that had, all right? We lost a lot of people to COVID. Abiotic factors, we've already talked about this, temperature, soil, water. There will be a lot of things out there today and over the past couple of weeks, because it's been a very long time, I can't ever remember sort of it being this hot this early, that will be dying. Alright, because they are not getting the levels of water that they need. I am surprised.
Proboscis. Oh, proboscis. This bit. I said that bit. Proboscis. Oh, these are fun. We don't spoke free species.
Talk about spaces within that. Right. So just be careful with how you are answering this. Don't go down the route of there's not competition for the niche or the habitat. It's identifying the fact that by having different niches, it reduces the need for competition. We've then got some indicators where we've got lakes without fish and lakes with fish. Alright, a student concluded that a decrease in acidity caused an increase in the number of water beetle species. Evaluate
We have 100 now. 100 protein bars. Are they the same brand?
Yeah. These aren't the protein bars. This is something else she bought. So we have 100
And that. I have never in my life heard of people.
I got A. Now I'm going to send them to do that in second year.
Why do I just comically see, like one day she's driving herself into school, and like we can see her, like at the car park, we can see her driving in, but instead of like stopping to turn in, she goes flying past us into the just get impaled by oh my god.
We run over like someone.
Mr. Barrett. Wait, Dr. B. Oh. No, because my form always called him Mr. B, so I was like, Dr. B? Since when did he get a... Since when did he get a doctor?
We're secretly going back to university.
Wait, practical?
Are we doing a practical?
I don't think we are.
What room we're in? Are we in
SL7.
Might be a practical.
Maybe. But didn't we finish? No. The filter TLC, we didn't get our results yet, did we?
What was it?
I can assure you, I think Lauren did it correctly.
Yeah, I saw her and she was like, I passed that.
Live, laugh, Lauren.
Live, laugh, cry, and love, Lauren Bassett.
That kind of scared me. I thought someone was singing into a karaoke mic for a second.
I'm just like, how did we get there?
Yeah. I thought. Also,
Just
what
kept
happened?
screaming.
Well, no, actually, yesterday, so in our garage is where all of our like move-in boxes are, and they're still there because we haven't had the time to like remove boxes, take everything out, all that. But on Sunday, me and my sister, with what was left, like me, all four of us, we started like going through boxes, finding stuff to throw away or like keep in the attic, so on Sunday, me and my sister, we were like, in the morning, our dad left and we thought he was just like going to the gym or something. So we were like, you know what? Let's get something done. So we both went downstairs and we start just clearing out some, like a few boxes, box by box. And I think maybe 10 minutes in, I'm like, you know what? Let's put music. That's our jam. We're always putting on music when we're doing stuff. So I put on like a summer upbeat playlist. A few minutes into listening to music, you know those things that you can clean the top of cars, like the car thing with? The end with this was like moving it around every now and then because we just kept putting it on top of some boxes so that we can work on another box, and every now and then she picks it up and then like we're singing into the thing. Oh my god. We're just like
Free concert, guys.
we just sing, and I put the volume on so loud.